Yo YouTube, what's going on? Before we get into the video, I just want to say a couple things real quick. I want to say thanks to everybody that was dropping likes on the AFK coal farm video. You know how YouTubers always say make sure you like the video for the YouTube algorithm? Well, apparently that actually works. So I do appreciate all the likes. You guys boosted the views up for that for me. Much appreciated. I also want to say thanks to all the new subs we got. And hopefully we can do the same with this video and boost the likes on it and get some views on it. Much appreciated. The second thing I wanted to say was we have a Discord now, if you feel like joining it. It's just going to be a place to bullshit, hang out, and share funny memes and videos and all that. Also to ask, if you have any questions about any games we're playing, you can ask those questions there. And I made a section for trading as well. I dabble a little bit in some trades and stuff, so you can discuss some trades and some stocks and all that good stuff, or good old stonk market. But yeah, let's get into the video. So you guys know you can build a boar breeding area, right? And I can't take credit for this top part. I've already, like in the video in my playthrough when we built this, I already said it was Fire Spark 81. That he's a YouTuber. He's the one that came up with this top part here. Then I modified it and made a big pit where they fall in. And pretty much the premises of it is when the boars breed up here, they fall down, and as long as they're 5 spaces away down in the pit, they'll continue to breed, continue to have babies and piggies, and then, you know, after you feed them and they have a bunch of piggies, you come back a few days later, jump down in the pit, kill all of them. Actually, there's a piggy down there right now. Yeah, fell out. Breed all of them. Or not breed all of them. Kill all of them and collect the meat and such. So if you want to know how to build this part here, I'll go over it briefly, but you can check out his video. His YouTube will be linked in the description. Also, I didn't say, but the Discord is going to be linked down in the description if you want to join the Discord. But pretty much the premise of it is you harpoon a boar, you make this funnel here, you make this ramp, and all this stuff right here at the beginning won't be here. There'll be a ramp straight into there. And you put the boars in there, and then you kind of lock them in, and then you can feed them, and the boars will just stay there and continuously breed and have little piggy babies. And that's pretty much the whole thing of it. Like I said, his video will be down in the description, where you can check out our playthrough where we actually built this, if you don't know how to build it. What I did now is add the second part to this, because we were doing it in a pit, like I said, and we'd come by every few days and kill all of them. Which you can do that, there's nothing wrong with it, but I kind of wanted to make it fully automated to where you don't have to do anything. Almost 100% automated. You still have to feed the boars up there, but this is what we came up with. I'll show it to you here real quick. That's all the stuff we got I haven't picked up yet. Now the whole premise of it is the boars will breed, and they're going to drop a piggy down, and the piggy's going to come down. He actually slides down a little bit, but they won't slide down. I was hoping they would slide all the way down and then end up here, and then when they grew up, they'd push out. It's kind of not what happened. But pretty much you have these boars here, and the boars, I don't know why they're all up there right now. They're usually running back and forth. But they'll come down here, and they'll see the fire, and they'll get scared, and they'll start running back and forth up and down this. And they'll push each other past this little lip right here, and I'll show you exactly how we build it. But they'll push past this little lip, and once they push past this lip and they end up on there, please don't burn to death, they can't get back up, so they're stuck right there. And they'll just keep on pushing each other till more of them end up down there, and then they end up in the fire, and you get free meat. Not free meat, but you get a bunch of meat, and you don't have to do anything for it. You just run by here every few days after you fed the boars, and you collect all the meat. And that's all there is to it. No room in inventory, that's why I couldn't pick it up. But yeah, get a bunch of meat. And as long as you have a workstation in this area, like we have, the meat and stuff will not despawn. It'll stay there. So, you know, you can feed them, come back, you know, a week later, pick it up, or keep them fed all the time. Just every once in a while swing by and pick it up, whatever you want to do. This is how the boars act, like I was saying. They run down here, and they get scared of the fire, and just like that. See how you push that one down in there? Since we have that lip right there, that boar can no longer come back up in here. And the reason we put this platform here in that lip is because whenever these boars breed and they drop a piggy down in there, you don't want the piggy to get into the fire, because you won't get any meat, leather scraps, or anything for killing a piggy. You want it to be a boar. So I'm going to show you how we feed these guys real quick. Get some piggies going and stuff so you can see everything. When you feed them, you want to delete this roof right here, that top one. You want to look, it helps if you zoom in, look right there in the middle of that X. Make sure you hit the right mouse button to block so you're pointed that way. Go into your inventory, feed them whenever you want to feed them. Throw it out there, it'll hit right here, and it'll drop right on that platform, and now these boars will start breeding. Now after you do that, come down here and put another 45 roof right on top of that one. You don't have to do this, but I like doing it because sometimes they'll breed and a pig will fall right on that lip and it'll just get stuck there. And even with this second one up here, sometimes a pig will get stuck there every once in a while, a boar, and it'll grow up into a boar, and you gotta either kill it or take a harpoon to it, whatever you want to do. But it doesn't happen often, not very often. But now those boars are going to eat, they're going to breed, they're going to be happy, and this fire down here is far enough away from the boars up there that they don't get scared. You see the hearts going off. So these boars running up here are scared, but these ones are not, so that means they'll breed. You want to make sure this fire is far enough away so they don't breed. You can copy how many spaces I went, or I think it's, I can't remember how far away the fire has to be. I think it's 6 or 7 spaces away. I'm not sure, but I got what, 1, 2, 3, 4 45s going down. Then you got glass space and another one before the fire. But those boars, as long as they're not scared, they're continuing to breed, and they're going to pop out pigs here in a minute. And what's going to happen? Pop out a pig, these boars are going to run back and forth, they're going to push each other and slam into each other, and every once in a while you're going to end up with a piggy, down on this part here, where the other boar is, and they can't get back up either, but you don't have to worry about that so much. You might lose a pig here and there, but they're so small that they can kind of run around the boars, and they always stay at the top of this lip. They're always trying to get back up it. So, like this boar, he's not going to go down into the fire. He's going to stay there pretty much until another boar gets pushed down in there, and then he pushes him into the fire, so on and so forth. So if you do get a piggy there, it's not a big deal. Like I said, you might lose 1 or 2 here and there, but for the most part, they're pretty much going to stay right there for the couple of days it takes them to grow into a boar. So that's what you got. It's really easy to make this. Only thing you need is a pickaxe and a slight hill. Like, this is not a big hill. It's a very slight hill because you can only dig down so far. And you can make this, like, if you don't have the slight hill, you can make this ramp part higher, so you're up higher and you can come down farther without having to dig so much. But then we come down here and we put a fire right there, and walls around it, and a fence there. I put the fence here just so, like, we couldn't pick up that boar's head. So if something's in there you can't reach, it won't automatically pick up. You can pick it up on your own. Then we put a roof over the fire just so the fire stays lit. So you fill this thing up with wood, and you pretty much go away. Feed the piggies. And every once in a while there's a piggy. They just had birth. Every once in a while these boars might run up there scared, and it might scare those pigs. I've seen it happen like once or twice since I've done this, but it's not very often, not very likely to happen. So you shouldn't really have to worry about anything. After you feed them, you just it'll take a few days to get going, but as long as they got food, they'll keep on doing this, and it won't get too overcrowded that they start popping out, because these boars are going to be running back and forth. So every once in a while, if this thing gets full of boars, they're going to be too close for these ones to breed. So they'll stop breeding at that point in time. But it should never be to the point where you don't have enough boars to push them down in there. I mean, it's a chance it might happen, but I haven't had it happen yet, so that's that. Yeah. You want to make sure to make this too high, for sure, because the boars running back and forth like that, they slam into each other, and then every once in a while they'll pop out. You also, like I have this boar down here that was a piggy. Every once in a while they're going to give birth, and what happens is okay, game, thanks for the save, much appreciated. What happens, they give birth and there's not enough room for the pig in there, so it pushes the pig out, and it usually pushes him down, but every once in a while he'll pop out to the side. You'll end up with the boar down there. You don't have to have a hole here. Like I just haven't finished filling mine in, but if that happens, all that's going to happen is the boar pops out, the piggy pops out to the side, and he's going to be running around your base and shit, so you can just kill him that way. But yeah, man, here is my take on pretty much almost 100% automated meat farm. Nice. Hopefully you guys like it. If you did, make sure you drop a like, drop a sub if you haven't done so yet, and we will catch you guys on the next one later. Oh, I almost forgot to tell you guys about that lip. Well, when you're building this, you just build the roofs all the way down like so, and then you put a platform on this roof, this one right here, and then you put this roof down here first, the one that's going to the ground, and then you want to put one of these wood beams, 2-meter wood beams, right across that platform that's right there, that floor piece. As you see, we got a boar already got pushed down in here. He just died. He's going to give us some stuff, and that's as easy as that. Easy as that. Alright guys,